some music going over here. My desk is like sticky. Why is it sticky? Put some Hamilton on.
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean?
It's only at 40, but it was like really loud.
Impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar.
I told myself today that I was really gonna mouth the words, but how do you just mouth the words for Hamilton? And it's fitting that we are playing Hamilton because they are playing in the homes today.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up.
So
Inside
today
he was
it
longing for
is
something to be a part of. The brother was
trying to get
ready to
Onix,
beg,
which is
steal,
5%
borrow, or
chance
barter.
right now.
Then a hurricane
And then we're also kind of like leveling up for Azalea Town, which I believe.
Dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain.
remember
And he
what
wrote
the
his
badge
first
is.
refrain, a testament to his pain. Well,
Is it
the
brass?
word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
My
name is Alexander Hamilton.
Curious to know what song they're
There's a
gonna do.
million things I haven't done.
I haven't really looked up what
Just
they're
you
gonna be doing.
wait. Just you wait.
The boss. What is the gym leader?
Years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead,
Bug type.
sitting in their own sick,
Close.
the scent thick, and Alex
So flying.
Moved in with a cousin, the cousin
What else is
committed
critical again?
suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside a voice saying, Alex, you gotta think for yourself. He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf.
There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent or restitution.
I never knew
Started
this
working, looking for his late mother's landlord, trading sugar cane and rum and all the things he can't afford. Scared for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship, heading for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man.
New York, you can just you wait. New York, you can just you wait. New York, you can be a new man. New York, just you wait. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton, we are waiting in the wings for you. Waiting in the wings, you never back down, you never learn to take your time. Alexander Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton, America sings for you. Will they know what you overcame? Will they know
So we
you
should
broke the game? The world will never be the same.
The ship is in the harbor now, see if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep, America forgot him. We fought with him. Me, I died for him. Me, I trusted him.
me, I loved him.
And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him.
There's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
Okay. I'm just gonna level them up to level 17 then. Oh. Okay. Back to the top.
1776. New York City. Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir?
That depends. Who's asking?
Oh, sure. Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
I'm getting nervous.
Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study. When I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours, I may have punched him. It's a blur. Sir, he handles the financials.
You punched the bursar.
Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduating to and join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast?
It was my parents' dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan. Of course, I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war, then we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less.
What?
Smile more.
Huh.
Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
You can't be serious.
You wanna get ahead.
Yes.
Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
Yo, what time is it? Showtime!
Like I said.
Showtime, yo! I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 pints of Sam Adams, but I'm working on 3. Ha! Those red coats don't want it with me, cause I will pop, chicka, pop these cops till I'm free.
Eh oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I came from afar just to say bonsoir to the king, cause c'est toi who is the best, c'est moi.
Brah, brah, I am Hercules Mulligan, up in it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother say, come again. Lock up your daughters and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of corsets. Wow. No more sex, pour me another brew, son. Let's raise a couple more to the revolution. Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College, Aaron Burr, give us a verse, drop
I
some
need
knowledge.
like Gatorade or
Good
something.
luck with that. You're taking a stand. You spit, I'ma sit. We'll see where we land.
Bro, the revolution's imminent. What do you stall for?
If you stand for nothing, Burr, what'll you fall for?
Who are you? Who are you?
Who are you? Who is this kid? What's he gonna do?
I'm not. Oh,
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I amaze and astonish. The problem is a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shining piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is sober. These New York City streets get cold. I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to brandish. I walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame. But damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out the name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony
reward is
that
Gatorade
runs
after this.
independently.
What's up,
You
Kay?
won't
You
bring
are
the
here
heat,
for, like,
shitting
every
on us
live
endlessly.
here.
Essentially, they tax
Thank
us
you for joining.
relentlessly. Then King George turns around, runs a spending
let's try
spree. He ain't never gonna
getting
set
him.
his
I'm
descendants
gonna
free.
use a great
So there will
ball,
be a
because
revolution
Onix
in
is,
this
like,
century. Enter
pretty
me.
high up there.
Says in parentheses.
Don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not thrown away my
It is
shot.
very hot
I am
outside.
not thrown
It
away
is.
my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young,
89
scrappy,
right
and
now.
hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot.
I dream of life without a monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy. How you say? Oh, anarchy. When I fight, I make the
Yeah,
other
we
side
need some
panicky with my
sunglasses. How was your
Yo, I'm a
day?
tailor's
My day's
apprentice, and I
pretty
got
good
John knuckleheads
today.
and local
I'm gonna awaken
apprentice.
this
I'm
Onix
joining
real
a
quick.
rebellion, so that was my chance to succeed
we
advance.
had
Instead
a
of
more
sewing
relaxed
some
day
pants,
today.
so don't take shit.
We streamed for a little bit, of course, and then we went to the park. We went to a park that is in my hometown, which is like 15 minutes away. And like the biggest park there was literally fences around it. So I guess they're either redoing it or they're fixing something on it. So we couldn't go to that park. So we went to another park, a little bit smaller, but it turned out to be pretty good because there was a couple kids there that Amy was able to play with. Then got to play with like the little. I am not able to catch
What are
this
the
Onix.
odds
Really?
that God will put us all in one spot? Pumping a squad in conventional wisdom, like it or not. A bunch of
Anyways,
revolutionary
we got to
manumission
play and everything.
abolitionists. Give me a
it was
position.
nice.
Show
We
me
got
where the
some
ammunition
Mickey
is.
D's.
Oh, am I talking
They
too
love
loud?
that, and
Sometimes
now
I get
Ben is asleep. I don't know if you guys
Shoot
can.
off at the
Hold on,
mouth. I
hold my
never had a
stream
group
ups.
of
Can you
friends
guys see him in
before.
the
I promise
background?
that I'll make y'all proud.
Yep.
Let's get this
There
guy
he
in
is.
front of a crowd.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not
So he's
throwing
taking it
away
right now.
my shot.
We're gonna have some friends come over
I'm young,
later.
scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my
Not
shot.
that we don't like
I am not throwing away my shot.
weird if I
Yo, I'm
like
just like my country.
I am
young,
actually
scrappy, and
from
hungry, and I'm not throwing away my
and
shot.
Everybody
it's kind of
sing.
funny.
Whoa,
I want to pause the music because I'm so into the conversation right now. I am in the process of doing our backyard, and I'm almost at the point where I can do some gardening. And it turns out that where I am at, I'm in zone 9, and it's the same as certain parts of So right now, I mean, not humidity-wise, we don't have as much humidity as dry, but like temperature-wise, it's
When are these colonies gonna rise up? When are these colonies gonna rise up? When are these colonies gonna rise up? When are these colonies gonna rise up?
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? In my sleep, 7 feet ahead of me. If I see it coming, do I run or do I let it be? Is it like a beat without a melody? See, I never thought I'd live past 20.
I really
Where
want
I come
my-
from, some
what's
get
this song
half as
called?
many.
It's called My
Ask
Shot.
anybody why
So,
we live it
it's not
fast.
talking about, like,
We
little,
reach
like,
for a flash.
review
We have
shot,
to make this
but it's
moment
talking about,
last.
like-
That's plenty. Scratch that. This is not a moment.
it's about
the
Alexander
movement
Hamilton
where
and
all the
history,
hungriest
and
brothers
he
with
comes
something to
from
prove
Cuba,
went. Foes oppose
and
us.
he
We
comes
take
to
an
America,
honest
it's
stand.
right in the
Roll
middle of
like
the American
Moses,
Revolution,
claiming
and
our
he's
promised
getting
land.
shot to
And
try
if we
and
win our
make it in the
independence,
world.
is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance and death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is
Afterward, all
exciting,
the
but
wars.
Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action's an act of creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties of sorrow. For the first time, I'm thinking past tomorrow.
And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey, yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy,
Sounds
and
good.
hungry,
Thank
and
you
I'm
for
not
stopping
throwing away my
by.
shot. We gonna rise up. Time to take a shot. We gonna rise up. Time to take a shot. We gonna rise up. Rise
It's
up.
time to take a shot.
Rise up. Rise
It's
up.
time to take a shot.
Rise up.
It's time to take a shot.
Rise up.
Take a shot. 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 Hey, yo, it's time to take a shot. Time to take a shot.
And I am not throwing away my shot.
I may not live to see our glory,
I may not live to see our glory,
but I will gladly join the fight.
but I will gladly join their fight.
And when our children tell our
I don't want to
story,
kill it
When
either.
our
If I
children
get a critical hit at this point, I
they'll
might kill
tell
it.
the story of tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
If I
Let's
get down
have
to
another
7,
round
it's
tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to
fast forwarding this,
freedom.
but it's not working on
Something
here.
they can
On
never
my phone, I can
take
fast forward
away.
pretty quick,
No matter what they tell you.
and I don't want to push anything in, then I mess up my game.
Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Telling the story of tonight.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Something they can never take away.
No matter what they tell you.
Let's have another round
Raise a
tonight.
glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us.
Telling the story of tonight.
Let's have another
Ooh,
round
level 6. Why is it
They'll tell the story of
Raise a
tonight.
glass to freedom.
They'll tell the story of
Raise a
tonight.
glass to freedom.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
Tell the story of tonight.
That's exactly what I thought. I was gonna get a critical hit and killed it. I'm not gonna go searching for another
There's
Onix.
nothing
I'm
rich
sorry,
folks
guys,
love
but
more than going
we'll come
downtown
back when I have
slumming
better
it with the
Pokeballs.
poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch them talk. Take Philip
Is there anything
Schuyler,
over
the
here that I
man
can
is
catch?
loaded. Uh-oh,
As
but
I go
little
to
does he
another
know
Pokemon.
that his daughter's Peggy, Angelica,
Route 33.
Eliza sneak into the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy,
The stylists.
Angelica, Peggy,
sundown. Daddy doesn't need to
Gen
know. Daddy said not to go downtown. Like I said, you're free to go. But look around, the revolution's happening in New York.
Work.
It's bad enough Daddy wants to
Gun
go to
happens,
war.
right, in Harvard.
Shouting in the square. It's bad enough there'll be violence on our shore. No ideas in the air. Look around,
Love it.
Angelica, remind me what
Gun
we're
everything.
looking for.
She's looking for me.
Eliza, I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work. I'm looking for a mind at work.
So next is
Work.
let me choose
There's nothing like summer in the city.
need to
Someone
bring
in a
my
rush
phone
next
with
to
me.
someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. While you slumming in the city in your fancy heels, you searching for an urchin who can give you ideals.
Sir, you disgust me.
Ah, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby, you can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So many say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in
I
the
know
world.
that was worth it, totally.
I
can't believe that I wasted all those Pokeballs and then I accidentally right at the beginning of the spring sale. I need to go get it. Listen to some Power Sisters.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, the Schuyler sisters. We're looking for a mind at work. Hey, in the greatest city, in the greatest city in the world.
Hear ye! Hear ye! My name is Samuel Seabury, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress.
So no Gatorade, but we
Heed
do
not
have
the rebels
Celsius.
scream revolution. They have not your
Probably
interest
better
at
anyways,
heart.
because there's no sugar.
Chaos and
Give me more
bloodshed
caffeine,
are
baby.
not a solution.
Not saying the caffeine's
Don't
good
let
for
them
you,
lead
but
you astray.
that absolutely
This
need it.
Congress does
but
not speak for
it's
me.
poisoned.
They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame.
Yeah.
Heed
Have
not
you
the
all unravel at the sound of screams?
scream.
But the
Revolution's coming. They have not
gonna
your
win
interest
this.
at
It's hard
heart.
to listen to you with a
Straight
straight
face.
face. Chaos and bloodshed already haunt us. A solution and even talk.
Don't
And what
let them
about
lead
Boston?
you
Look at the cost
astray.
and all that we've lost. And you talk
This
about
Congress
Congress.
does not speak for
My
Thank you
dog
for the
speaks
follow,
more eloquently
Emily.
than me.
a dangerous stream.
How are you doing today?
I
Got some
pray the king
emojis on
shows you
there.
his mercy.
Is he in Jersey?
For shame,
For the revolution!
for the revolution. Plead
Repeat yourself again, I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me, please don't read.
not your interest.
Don't modulate the key, then not debate with me. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander, please.
Bert, I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties.
A message from the king. A message from the king. A message from the king.
Cue Jonathan Groff. The legend. Oh, hi. The emojis represent my pet's monogram. People call me Beyoncé. I love that. That's so unique. I love it.
Willing to pay. You cry in
your tea, which you heard in the sea when you
See, my name on here is simply
goodbye.
Nicole,
Why
and
so
I did it
sad?
primarily because I was doing a lot of Sims
Remember we made an
live streams at the
arrangement
time.
when you
Now I've kind of like
went
branched
away.
off on other
Now you're
stuff.
making me
That's
mad.
something
Remember, despite our
I
estrangement,
actually think something that my husband
I'm
came up
your
with. I meant to get out of this grass and I
You'll
stuck here.
be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da. Da 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 da. Da 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 ya da.
For you page, make it in
Say our love is
I've got a
draining
secret
and you
to
can't
tell. I actually don't like bacon. But it's nothing to do with you, of course. But I just have an aversion to bacon.
No,
Like,
don't
cooking it.
change the subject.
I'll cook it for my family, I just don't eat
favorite
it.
subject.
I'll eat the
My
LT.
sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal
Hi, cool.
subject.
Hi, how are you doing
Forever
today? I got your invitation in the
ever.
mail.
And ever and ever and ever.
I'm so excited to get to
You'll be back like before.
I've got baby Ben in the background. He's
the
cleaning.
fight
He's
and
cleaning.
win
He's,
the
he's
war.
sleeping.
For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go mad. So don't throw away the sting.
I'm saving you reason why I don't know about Joseph if he will get the day off,
Comes to
but
shove,
my plans.
I will kill your friends and
I would
family.
love to see your house. I know Amy's seen it, but I actually haven't seen it yet.
you of my love. Da 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 da.
Kisses to Ben and Amy. I know, I'm surprised Amy's usually on my stream watching, but she's not here yet. I'm surprised.
Everybody.
On Friday. She's so excited. She's like, I graduated. I'm like, yes, you graduated. Yes, of course. Oh, I can't wait to see you. I want to see the whole family and everything.
British Admiral Howe's got troops on the water. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. And they surround our troops, they surround our troops, they surround our troops.
As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the
How
only
long
way
it
to
takes to
rise
level
up.
up.
If they tell
Pokemon,
my
especially
story,
when
I am either
everything
gonna
else is low
die on
level.
the battlefield in glory or rise up.
This thing
I
up.
will fight for this land, but there's only one
this button
man
right
who
here.
can give us some commands, who can rise
to
up.
say first and
Understand,
then
it's the
after.
only
How's
way
the
to
new house?
rise
So
up.
it's coming along.
Rise
So I'll
up.
have to
Here he comes.
send you pictures or something later. But we're working on the backyard right now. We're having it landscaped. We've got a retaining wall built.
Here comes the general Washington. We are outgunned, outmanned.
We've built a retaining wall so far, and we've got all like the aesthetics done. It's like a nice like white, gray ombre. And then we've got our pavers down for like a strip to walk over to the retaining wall. We've got our pavers down for like a barbecue area for Joseph to do his black stone, and he has his presentation and all that. And and then we're gonna, not yet, but we need to build a pavers area for a fire pit, and then artificial turf, because Amy is severely allergic to grass, like her legs swell up and everything, so we're gonna do artificial turf. But it's coming along. It's just like poor Ruby's like trying to step over gravel while she's trying to go pee and everything. I feel bad, but it's gonna come out really nice. Everything's pretty much all moved in now. We got the table and the
Gotta make it all outstanding. Hey, yo, I'm
it's been really fun.
the right hand man.
I know we actually have to, once the backyard is done, we're gonna start planning a housewarming
Let's take a
party.
stand with the stamina God is granted us. Hamilton won't abandon ship, yo.
Talk about,
Steal their
this
cannon.
place
Goes the
couple
cannon,
trees
watch
down
the
called
blood in the
Slip Fork.
shit
They do
spray.
barbecue.
And goes the
They're
cannon,
like
we're
having
abandoning
a-
Kips Bay.
having
And
catering.
there's another shipping. We just off Southern tipping. We gotta run to Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up. I decide to divvy up my forces. This skittish as the British cut the city up. This close to giving up. Facing mad scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Are these the men with which I am to defend America? We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the
Hi,
distance.
Veronica. How are you
I
doing?
cannot be everywhere at once, people.
Long time no talk.
I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir.
Who are you?
Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to state my case.
As you were.
Sir, I was a captain under
Leprechauns.
General
Leprechauns over
Montgomery
here.
until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. And well, in
So I
summary,
think it said the
I
pink
think
one
that I
was
could be of
the
some
love
assistance.
ball and the
I
black
admire how you
one
keep firing in
is
the
the
British
fastball or
from a
something like that.
distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes.
Well,
Your Excellency, you wanted to see me. Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr? Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
as I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr,
Sir,
close the door on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Sir? Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir! Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you. To be their secretary, I don't think so. Now why are you upset? I'm not. It's all
I
right
really
you
don't
want
want
to fight. You've got a hunger.
another level.
I was
I
just
might
like you
try
when
it
I
out
was
with
younger.
level
Head
16.
full of fantasies of dying
Let's
like
save
a
this
martyr.
game.
Yes. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So, I am not throwing away my
Hell, we're not doing that.
I am not throwing away my shot.
Oh, that's the total.
I am not throwing away my shot. Son, we are outgunned, outmanned. You need all the help you can get. I have some friends. Lawrence Mulligan, Marquis de Lafayette. Okay, what else? Outnumbered, outplanned. We need some spies on the inside. Some kingsmen who might let some things slide. I'll write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. We rally with guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. Sir, here comes the general. Rise up. What? Here comes the general. Rise up. What? Here comes the general. Rise up. What? Here comes the general.
Back to top.
What? And his right hand man.
So if I push tab, oh, it's laggy though. Oh my gosh, okay, that's
how does a
not bad.
bastard,
Okay.
orphan, son of a whore go
That's a
on
lot
and
better.
on
Okay,
grow
tab.
into more
I
of
need to
a
remember that now.
phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant,
But not when I'm running your
loudmouth
mouth because
bard
that's really
be
laggy.
seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight. But Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill
So
with the
excited,
quill
that's going
is
faster now.
undeniable. But what do
Something
we have in
easier.
common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to deflower. Ladies. Looks, proximity to power. Ladies. They delighted and distracted. A Martha Washington named her feral tomcat after him.
That's true.
1780, a winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all.
really
Yo,
wacky.
if
Might
you
be
could
'cause they're
marry
too.
a sister, you're rich, son.
Is it a question of if Burr or which one?
Hey,
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 hey, hey, hey, hey.
Ooh, I hate it when it does that.
I do, I do, I do, I do. Hey, ooh. I do, I do, I do, I do. Boy, you got me helpless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. I have never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. And you walked in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing in the band's top volume. Grind to the rhythm as we wine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking, what she gonna do? She grabs you by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes, oh, yeah, I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. Helpless. I'm so into you. Look into your eyes, so into you. I'm helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all
I really
means,
need to
lead
take
the way.
dude to
Elizabeth
the
Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war
It's
for us
very
to
laggy
meet,
when
it
I
will have been
fast
worth it.
forward it.
I'll leave you to it.
1 week
Just for the
later,
good
I'm
time.
writing the letter nightly. Now my luck gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem.
I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share 'em.
Ha! 2 weeks later in the living room stressing. My father stone-faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says be true, and you turn back to me smiling. Your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. Helpless. It's mine. That boy is mine. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count
Yeah.
and I'm drowning in 'em.
Eliza, I don't have a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollop of fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits, and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confides in me, Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face, that was real. As long as I'm alive, Eliza, I swear to God you'll never feel so.
I do, I do.
Eliza,
I do,
I never felt so. Yo, my life is going fine, cause Eliza's in it.
I look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em.
Is there another area that have better performing?
New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. Helpless.
Ilex Forest.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
There's a Kokuna.
Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
I toast to the groom,
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom,
to the bride, to the bride,
to the bride.
from your sister,
Angelica, Angelica.
who's always by your side, to your union,
To the revolution.
and the hope that you provide. May you always be satisfied.
lot different on the headset.
I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I remember that. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you keep my place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger-pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
You strike me as a woman who has
Can't
never
get
been
anywhere because I don't have
satisfied.
the cut.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget
Rock smash, but I
yourself.
don't have
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
But that's okay because I already
I've
got
never
to
been
level 17.
satisfied.
I really have to deal with
My name is
Calm
Angelica
Rocket.
Schuyler.
Team Rocket.
Alexander Hamilton,
Where's your family from?
unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match wit with someone at your level. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom of seeing the light. It's Ben Franklin with the key and a kite. You see it right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture. It's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his family. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, then he can't even grow it. I wanna take him far away from this place. Then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is helpless. And I know she is helpless. And her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to social climb for one. So I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious. And Alexander is penniless. So that doesn't mean I want him any less.
their tails are being
Schuyler.
split somewhere.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler,
Guy.
My sister.
He's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates a status side. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice going Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resign. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least, my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life.
Why do you get the feeling I have to go back?
To the groom! To the bride! From your sister! Who's always by your side. To your union! And the hope that you provide. That you always be satisfied.
Goodness, I thought I was gonna have to go back.
She'll be happy
You're
as
great
his
kid over there.
bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
Oh, I know there is a Denny. Speeding off.
I may not live to see our glory,
I may not live to see our glory,
but I've seen wonders great and small.
I've seen wonders great and small.
Cause if the tomcat can get married,
If Alexander can and get married.
There's hope for our ass after all.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Hey, something you will never see again. No matter what she tells you.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to the four of us. Oh, to the newly not poor of us.
We'll tell the story of tonight.
Let's have another round.
Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr,
Sir,
I didn't think that you would make it.
to be sure, I came to say congratulations for the first Burr. I see the whole gang is here.
You are the worst.
Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of man in George's journal.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I hear, you've made yourself indispensable. Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Burr.
Is that so?
What are you trying to hide, Burr? I should go.
No, these guys should go.
What?
Leave us
No.
alone.
Man!
It's alright, Burr. I wish you brought this girl with you tonight, Burr.
You're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir.
What do you mean?
She's married.
I see.
She's married to a British officer.
Oh, shit.
Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the war.
I will never understand.
Hey, I see Archer.
If you love this woman, go get her.
I just finished Let's
What
Go
are you
Pikachu,
waiting for?
so I know all about that
See you
story.
on
from
the other
there.
side of the war.
I'll see you on the other side of the war.
One of my favorite songs coming up. Aaron Burr is like my favorite. Even though he did kill Alexander.
Theodosia writes me a letter every day. Keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line. Well, he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by her side when so many have tried, then I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. But there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach ya. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. I am the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable, I am original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I am lying in wait. Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's pace is relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes?
I have nothing to weaken them
Hamilton doesn't hesitate.
because Chica won't kill it.
Exhibits no restraint. Takes and he takes
I
and he
need great
takes
balls
and he
and
keeps
ultra
winning
balls. Of
anyway.
course, it's gonna break away.
Changes the
I'll
game,
get it.
plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive and so few survive, then goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall. And if there's a reason I'm still alive and so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for
Archer.
it.
Oh, no, it's not. Proton?
Wait for it.
Oh. Well, he looks like Archer. Stay alive. up these
Never seen the
cutscenes.
general so despondent. I have taken over writing all his correspondence. Congress writes, George attacked the British forces. I shoot back, we have resorted to eating our horses. Local merchants deny us equipment, assistance. They only take British money, so sing a song of sixpence.
The cavalry's not coming.
But sir,
Alex, listen, there's only one way for us to win this. Provoke outrage. Outright.
that's right.
Don't engage. Strike by night. Remain relentless till their troops take flight.
Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight.
Outrun.
Outrun.
Outlast.
Outlast.
Hit 'em quick, get out fast. Stay alive until this horror show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags, half-mast.
Raise a glass.
I go back to New York in my apprenticeship.
I ask for French aid. I pray that Francis sent a ship.
I stay at work with Hamilton. We write essays against
Oh, it takes a
slavery,
day?
and every day's a test of our camaraderie and bravery.
We cut supply lines, we steal contraband. We pick and choose our battles and places to take a stand. And every day, sir, entrust me with a command. And every day,
No.
he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee, makes him second in command.
I'm a general.
Yeah, he's not the choice I would've gone with. He shits the bed at the Battle of Monmouth. Everyone attack!
Retreat!
Attack!
Retreat!
What are you doing, Lee? Get back on your feet!
There's so many of them.
I'm sorry, is this not your speed?
Hamilton, ready, sir.
Have Lafayette take the lead.
Yes, sir.
1,000 soldiers die in 100-degree heat.
As we snatch a stalemate from the jaws of defeat.
Charles Lee was left behind without a pot to piss in. He started saying this to anybody who would listen.
Washington cannot be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he can do for the revolution is turn and go back to planting tobacco in Mount Vernon.
Don't do a thing. History will prove him wrong.
But sir,
We have a war to fight. Let's move along. Strong words from Lee. Someone ought to hold him to it.
I can't disobey direct orders.
Then I'll do it. Alexander, you're the closest friend I've got.
Lawrence, do not throw away your shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 dual commandments.
It's the 10 dual commandments. Number 1,
The challenge demands satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action.
number 2,
If they don't, grab a friend, that's your second.
Your lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned.
number 3,
Have your seconds meet face to face.
Negotiate a
Or negotiate a time and place.
This is commonplace, especially between recruits.
most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4,
If they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and the doctor on site.
You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility.
You have him turn around so he can have deniability.
5,
Duel before the sun is in the sky.
pick a place to die where it's high and dry. Number 6,
Leave a note for your next of kin. Tell him where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in.
7,
Confess your sins, ready for the moment of adrenaline. When you finally face your opponent.
number 8,
Your last chance to negotiate. Send in your second, see if they can set the record straight.
Alexander,
Aaron Burr, sir.
can we agree the duels are dumb and immature?
Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, Burr.
With his life, we both know that's absurd, sir.
Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous?
Okay, so we're doing this.
number 9,
Look him in the eye, ain't no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Then count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, cases, fire!
Lee, do you yield?
Shot him in the side, yes, he yields. I'm satisfied.
Yo, we gotta clear the field.
Go, we won.
Here comes the general.
This should be fun.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Burr? Get a medic for the general.
Yes, sir.
Lee, you will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service.
That's right.
Hamilton, sir, meet me inside.
Meet him inside, meet him inside,
Son,
Don't call me son.
this war is hard enough without infighting.
Lee called you out. We called his
You
bluff.
solve nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south.
You're absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up.
Son,
I'm not your son.
watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defending.
Charles
I am
Lee,
wrong.
Thomas Conway, these men take your name and they rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take
Well,
it.
I don't have your name. I don't have your titles. I don't have your land. But if you
know,
if you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to lead, I could fly above my station after the war.
or you could die, and we need you
I am
alive.
more than willing to die.
Your wife needs you alive. Son, I need you alive.
Call me son one more time.
Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander.
Sir.
Go home.
Tweety there.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, look around.
How long have you known?
A month or so.
Eliza, you should have told me.
I wrote
Hello?
to the general a month ago.
No.
I begged him to send you home.
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was
War's
won.
not done.
But you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Will you relish being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life?
I relish being your wife. Look around, look around. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if this child shares a fraction of your smile or a fragment of your mind, look outward, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the worlds you keep erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. I know who I married. So long as you come home at the end of the day, that would be enough. We don't need a legacy. We don't need money. If I could grant you peace of mind, if you could let me inside your heart, oh, let me be a part of the narrative in the story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And I could be enough, and we could be enough. That would be enough.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire? Leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman!
I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats weather with blood stains. Till I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop or burn them up and scatter the remains down. Watch me engaging them, escaping them, and raking them out. I go to France for more fun. I come back with more guns and ships, and so their balance shifts.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there's someone else we need.
I know.
So he knows what to do in the trench, ingenuitive and fluent in French, I mean. So you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench, I mean? No one has more resilience or matches my practical, tactical brilliance. You want to fight for your land back?
I need my right-hand man back.
Yeah, get your right-hand man back. You know you gotta get your right-hand man back. I mean, you gotta put some thought into the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right-hand man back.
Alexander Hamilton, troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender my early life. The world will never be the same. Alexander. I was younger than you are now when I was given my first command. I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me. History has its eyes on me. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control who lives, who dies, who tells your story. I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you. History has its eyes on you.
The Battle of Yorktown, 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton,
Monsieur Lafayette,
in command where you belong.
are you saying no sweat? We're finally on the field, we've had quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
So what happens if we win?
I go back to France, I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go, lead your man.
I'll see you on the other side.
Till we meet again.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Till the world turns upside down.
Till the world turns upside down.
I imagine death so much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. I'm not
Alright, guys, I'm
getting
glad you got off. I
ahead of
gotta
me.
film
If
more.
this is the end of me, at least